question. So you talking about you'll never marry me?
Yeah, you not wifey material.
You know I don't play, Gina.
When?
Shit, you not my type of wifey material.
Since when?
Shit.
I don't get the smirk on your face because I'm being dead ass with you.
I'm being dead ass too, cause it's no way to put this. There's no way to put this though. You feel me?
Okay,
like,
so
eventually, maybe
put it the way that I need to hear it. Put it that way.
Eventually, maybe we wouldn't get married. Like, eventually, we wouldn't get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no reason to get married.
I'm a big player.
Right now. What about like multiple wives though? You want to get married then if I can have multiple wives or something?
Daniel, first of all, shut up, because you're not making no sense.
How?
You're not making no sense. You jumping from one thing to another.
It don't fucking matter. I'm just trying to think of the best thing that I can think in my head to marry you. Like I said, I shouldn't have to think that hard. We would never
have multiple wives in this relationship or none of that. I don't give a. So we don't need to be together then. Okay, then. Because I thought we both shared the same views and values.
You thought wrong.
You sitting here talking about.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
So you basically just talking to me about what? Why you sitting there talking to me about it for? If you sitting there got hidden agendas behind my back, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Ain't no hidden agendas behind your back.
Then when I'm talking to you, it look like you smirking or something. Like you.
I don't know why. Why you think I'm not? Because it's no way to tell you like that. It's hard to tell your girl like that. I'll never marry you.
Is it?
Like,
so thank you. So
like you
don't need to waste my time, and I don't need to.
Thank you.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's not gonna really be a waste of time because you're gonna go back out into the dating market as a woman, being used. Having more bodies probably accumulating them with this guy, having more trauma, more baggage, and more experience. Men don't look for that. And the next guy that you find is going to be similar to him because you probably have an archetype. Most women do when they start getting into the dating market of what they like and what they're attracted to. And that guy's going to do the same thing. So what would you rather do? You rather be with the guy that you're going to talk about, act alpha widowed about, cry about, get on social media about, instead of being with him. And he is trying to provide that solution. He's saying, look, you can still be a part of the stable. You'll be the man girl, but I'm going to have other women. He's trying to figure out something to curb his appetite for the relationship that he wants to be in while simultaneously trying to give you some type of a comforting zone or a safe space so you feel like you're still special or something. And for her to sit up there and say, you're not going to have nothing in this relationship or nothing in general is crazy to me. But that right there is not really that crazy because that's just a woman's defense. That's just how women are. They are emotional. They're jealous by nature. They are completely erratic. And that's just how they are. Once they get over it, once they sleep on it, once she understands it, she's going to come back and revisit the conversation. The reason why she lashed out that way is because she was like, what? I thought we had the same views about this. No, men and women are totally different. Men deal with women for a reason and women deal with men for a reason. I don't know why women think that men and women are the same. Like, we're really not. But men often do a lot of things in relationships and they settle for one woman, or you think for the woman. It's not for the man's benefit. He's just trying to benefit while being and keeping you in a relationship. But that's the biggest takeaway I noticed in relationships. Women will never come to grips with men getting what they want in relationships. They just want niggas to suffer in silence or they can kick rocks. It's crazy to me.
One of the things that's hard to forgive my father for, I used to sneak my girlfriend in the house, right? Mm-hmm. He knew. I thought they wasn't catching me. I was in the room right next to, I don't know what I was thinking. And I was sneaking in the crib probably late as hell at night, 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. He came to me one day and he was like, hey, I know what you got going on. I know what you're doing. And it's cool. But if your mama find out, she gonna be pissed.
Claude have mercy.
And that's on you. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So Pop's on some player shit, but I just got to make sure moms don't find out. Sneak in there one day. My mom come banging on the door like 4 in the morning. Boom, busting the door. She kicked my girlfriend out, but she talking to my girlfriend like she was some girl in the street that she never met before. I'm like, do you know her? Like, this is like my girlfriend that you see all the time. How the fuck is you going off on her like that? Like, she was talking crazy to her, kicked out and shit. So you know,
4 in the morning.
You know, my girl, like, blue, like overly blue, embarrassed, all of that. My dad came to the door and went the off, bro.
Hey, you need to stay off that crack, man.
He had to play that role.
This nigga could have won an Oscar, bro. Like, he could have won an Oscar. He went off, and then he walked off, and then when all the shit was over, he came back and was like, bro, I told you. And like, I mean, it's funny, we can laugh at it, but I thought that was just like some,
that was some whole ass
shit. No, right now, I still feel like that was some whole ass shit. Because my thing is like, nigga, you could have just told me don't do it.
Yeah,
you could have just been like, nigga, just don't do that. Like, don't do that at all. But to kind of play it like you cool with it, and then even when the whole shit went down, you could have just not said nothing because you was cool with it. You could have stayed out of it. But for you to like try to acquiesce to her and go to for me. And he was going hard too. Like he was going hard. I know you was confused. Like, what's happening right now?
It's an evil world we live in.
Like, and that's something I feel like it's just hard because I lost a lot of respect. That was probably the first time I saw my dad as a human. That was probably the first time I ever looked at my father as just a regular person. Yeah. I'm like, I don't even want to say what I was thinking. Like, I'm not even gonna say that on a public platform what I was thinking.
Y'all not gonna admit it because y'all don't give. I have a burner account. You're not finna be arguing with me on my page and thinking you're just finna get away with the shit. I'm not gonna argue with you, but my burner account is gonna argue with you. So when you arguing with a motherfucker in the comments and the username is Doc McStuffins 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and they calling your grandma a bitch and you like, damn, yeah, that's me on my burner account. I don't
go to hell.
I ain't got time for that. I'm up here trying to figure out how to trade options and day trade. I don't got time to be thumb wrestling in the comment section with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Must be a YN thing.
Employment offer has been rescinded due to a social media video of yours that surfaced and was brought to our attention.
Of me coming to the job interview, so it was a problem with me saying that I got a job with you guys.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm not at liberty to go into detail, but it was due to the social media video and the content. It was seen by our Human Resources Department, and it was determined to rescind your employment offer for January 13th.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for giving me the update.
You're welcome.
If she came in, like, first of all, look at the nails on that thing. If she came in on an interview, I know a lot of them are like Google Meet, Google Chat. Like, they do it, over the computer. They pretty much do it remote. But if it was in person and I saw that just these nails, especially that middle one, it looks like a black licorice, she wouldn't get the job. I would send her home. I'd be like, no, we found somebody else to replace you. We found another replacement. Sorry, we found someone to replace that position. I would just make up a lie.
You're welcome, Tempest. Have a good day, all right?
Okay. Well, if I needed a sign to take social media serious, I guess that was it, y'all. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because clearly, I cannot get a job because I cannot be myself with a job.
I don't give up.
You're not there to be yourself. See, that's the problem. That's why a lot of y'all don't deserve jobs. Y'all want to be on social media and act ratchet and try to be yourself. Like, imagine a guy saying this, bro. They'll be cooking and roasting him. But women, no accountability whatsoever, doesn't understand that, hey, you can't just be yourself. You're either going to be on social media and being controversial and being yourself, or you're going to get a job. You're going to not do that, and you're going to focus in on that. But of course, no accountability, no responsibility, just wants to be herself, aka do absolutely nothing and get paid to do it. She probably wasn't going to do anything at that job anyway, so I guess it turned out how it was supposed to be.
At the end of the day, when we used to be in school, you bitches used to clown niggas for not having cars and jobs.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
We were 14, 15, and you was holding us to the standards of sophomores in college, because you was grown niggas. Now that them niggas had babies with you and got the on you want us.
I remember this happening like very vividly, man. Like when I was 15 and 16, this happened to me. There was a few baddies in our neighborhood back in Inglewood, California that, had dudes in a stranglehold. I'm talking about grown men that were in 20s picking up 15, 16-year-old girls.
Police! Police! Help! Police!
That's sick as it is, but how are we going to compete with a dude from Rolling 60s or a neighborhood Paru or a dude from a blood gang pulling up on triple Dayton's on a car that's a 6'4" lowrider? How are we going to compete with that? And we riding bikes and skateboards like to school, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we gonna compete with that? But now a lot of those women, they catching the bus, they don't have a car anymore, and dudes don't want to take them serious, and they're complaining because they're all pounded out and had too many bodies.
Man, I was smacking on there once. See, this is what make me think the way that I think about a lot of women. Not all, but a lot. I'm talking about 97% of them.
You're a victim.
I was smacking on there one bit. And after we got through smacking, we took a little nap. When we woke up, we was about to leave out the crib. Somebody was calling her phone. She picked up the phone. She like, oh shit, this my man. I'm like, what? You told me you was single.
You done left fingerprints and all. You are so dumb.
But she like, oh shit, this my man. Shut up, shut up. So she answered the phone. She put it on speakerphone. I don't know why, but she did. I didn't care to hear that conversation, but she did anyway. He was like, hey, where you at? I've been trying to call you. She was like, oh yeah, you remember I told you I was spending out on my friend's house tonight. You had woke me up out of my sleep. Like, she changed her voice to her soft voice and some more shit. This nigga said, oh, okay. I mean, I was just calling you because I miss you. Verbatim. We talking about I'm smacking it bit. I just got through smacking it bit. They be in my bed, sleep.
Can you say that again?
Boyfriend hit her ass up. She changed her voice and lied. Dead to this man, like just straight up lied to this nigga. Now, it's not for me to care, right? Because free game is free game. Me personally, I do not like with women that have boyfriends. I don't, because these niggas will crash out. But the fact that I didn't find out until that moment made me realize that women can really get away with a lot of shit. And it's not because she's good at lying. It's because he didn't care to go deep into investigation when it came to where she was at. And that's the difference between men and women. We don't care to look deep into some shit and investigate and find out. Women do, because they thrive off the fucking curiosity and the mystery of what men got going on.
This is very simple for this woman to do when she's dating and claiming this got to be her boyfriend, her man, because he's a super simp, meaning that, you know, he's a placeholder boyfriend. He meets the needs on her checklist, most of them, but she's not aroused, she's not attracted, and she has no genuine burning sexual desire for this guy. So she gets those needs met through you, and she'll do anything to protect it. Thus the reason why, i.e., she changed her voice to the sweet voice and said, oh, I was asleep, and doing all this because she doesn't want to jeopardize the lifestyle or whatever that guy's providing. Just not the sexual stuff. But that's the crazy animal nature, and this is how women have been operating and monkey branching, using their hypergamy for millennia. So this is just his coming to the realization.
The fact that this girl told this man, dead in, I'm talking about, I'm still putting my clothes on type shit. The fact that she told this man verbatim that she misses him too. I can't wait to come back home. We got too drunk, so I end up falling asleep early. That's the crazy. Yo, that's the first and that was the only time I seen that shit. In a sense, you could say I experienced it, but seen that shit. So when she got off the phone with her, I'm like, why you didn't tell me how you had a man? And she was basically telling me, like, why do it matter? It shouldn't matter to you whether or not I have a man. And I was basically just telling her, just keeping it real with her. I'm like, bro, if I knew you had a man, bro, none of this shit wouldn't happen. Bro, this girl literally told me verbatim. She told me verbatim, that's why I didn't tell you that I had a man.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
Now, it's different if you didn't have a man. But the fact that you had a man, and mind you, this is the same woman that be on the internet saying that she won't romance and she can't wait to be married. This is the same women that be doing that shit.
These hoes ain't loyal. I'm in for rehab. I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp. Things you do with your hands. You know I need that. Need that rehab. I'm in for rehab. I wanna rehab. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need